Holy snapping duck shit.
My good mate from Bump and Run Booker joins us.
I'm excited for another great show tonight. Give it the hoot nanny.
Hey everyone, welcome along to Trackside with Kokpit, brought to you by Vazey Engineering and Supplies Limited, also TWS, Technical Welding Services. Well, if you're indoors, you're most probably in the best place because it seems to be raining up and down the country. Let's hope it clears, which I think it will, ahead of this coming Saturday Speedway weekend. All that gets underway Friday, big weekend on Saturday up and down the country, even Wanganui. There's a bit of racing on the Sunday. Books and Kins, 7:30. It is that time where we catch up and do something very, very special tonight. But we let you know what's happening around the traps and the Speedway. But Books, mate, how are you? Looking pretty good with a nice new looking haircut going on, mate, and a shave.
Yeah, mate, I took off the winter coat, gone to the summer look, shaved the head. Get rid of the fucking flipping.
Hey, bloody Trish told you. Tidy yourself up.
I tell you, I don't normally swear, but, on this show. But I'm good, mate. I'm excited for this weekend, obviously, and I'm excited for Miani having modifieds for the first time in 20 years. But before we get into too much, I need to say a few things, or one thing. I want to talk about next weekend is Huntley's Pollock team's invitation.
Yep.
I had a phone call from Red, and he's upset, a little bit disappointed that there can only be 3 teams and at the super stock teams. But at the end of the day, it's early in the season, and people need to realise this. It's not easy to get it. And another thing is, with Palmy running another one in a few weeks' time as well, it's sort of thrown a spanner in the works for the Huntley one, unfortunately. But my point is that to those, how do I say this? People that don't engage their brain before they open their shit mixer, making comments on Huntley's post saying, it's only 3 teams, it shouldn't be a $30 event, should be a $20 event, and all that other crap. How about just saying, awesome, we've got some teams racing, and if you think you can do it better, then you lay the money out that the track has to lay out each week to put a meeting on for us to see. Me and Kinser have seen it for ourselves and spoken to many promoters in the last couple of years with what we've done here, and it can take up to 20 or 30 grand just to run a meeting. And you guys are complaining about $5, because there's only 3 teams. That doesn't matter. You're there to support the club, and at the end of the day, if you don't put your bum on the seat, get your backside trackside, and they put these meetings on, they can't keep putting the meeting on and not getting some recuperation, which means we lose that track, which means we lose that entertainment. So just think about that before you open your mouth and say, it's not worth it. Well, why should we pay this much? Well, it is what it is. It's not just that they've got to pay for the teams to come there. They've got to pay for cars. They've got to pay for all sorts. The track does. And there's more into it than just what you have to pay to get through the gate. So just take a minute. And the other thing is, really, Kins, those comments don't even have to really be made, do they, on Facebook when you see it? Just put in something positive for a change. It doesn't have to always be negative. If things are that bad that you have to always make a negative comment, turn your computer off. Go sit on the shitter or something. Get away from it, I just find it annoying that people say that, and it upsets me when I know how much promoters and tracks put into putting a meeting on for us, the fans, to go and enjoy. And the drivers, how much do they put on the line when they go out on the track each day? And the tracks sometimes have to pay for teams to come to do these racing. So just think of the big picture, not just yourself. And $5 is what? Don't eat a pie this week.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Because look, I 100% agree what you say. And we've got a couple of races that's going to join us soon. They'll tell you the expense when you go teams racing. $30 is pittance compared to the damage they entail and the costs.
Exactly.
Obviously, they've got to travel to get there. They've got to bring all the parts. Everyone knows our show here always does a build-up to teams. That's what we're going to do next week. the expense. And the drivers have alluded to that over the years. Have done massive build-ups around teams' events. So put yourself into their wallet or pockets and think of how they got to kind of, spend all the money on the damages and everything else. But yeah, unfortunately for me, and I'll say this, that's been a bit of a downer of what was a great opening Saturday night last Saturday for Huntly Speedway. If I rewind the clock back and go back to Tool Shed Paradise Valley Speedway, Rotorua on Friday, massive crowd. You go to Huntly on Saturday, huge crowd. Just down the road, Bay Park. I haven't seen that stadium full in a very long time. Fireworks, the key. People celebrated that, and to write off what Huntly put up around all the images and everything, that includes Bay Park, Paradise Valley. You just need to be on the positive side of the books. It was a massive night, by the way, so kudos to those people who are in the promotions who do all that hard work. And look, we had to negotiate with the traffic as a commentator, extra hour and a half, 2 hours. We still had another 1,000 people trying to get in there. It was the biggest event ever held at Huntly. It was even bigger than when Tiger Woods actually came to town. So that's how massive it is. Right off the positivity on that. And I'm just going to quickly share this. And this is where we need to be positive around some of the racing up and down the country. So if you're going to go into the tourism capital, one of them, Rotorua on Friday, or you're heading down to Dunedin in the south on the Friday, say thank you to all of those people who do the work. There's a fair bit going on. Obviously, there's a whole lot of bloody tracks getting into on the Saturday. So you're spoilt for choice in the north and in the south. Then if you're lucky enough, got a bit of time on the Sunday, head out to Wongas and support them. So that's your big race weekend. But it's pretty well the Saturday that dominates racing on the Speedway calendar. And you can tell, definitely looking at that, Booker, that Speedway season's back and it's humming.
Oh, mate, and I'm just so pleased for all these tracks of the past weekend, of the crowds they got with their fireworks meeting. It just makes me so happy to see, because I've expressed my concerns of interest before the season started about I was worried about numbers on seats, this season with the way the economy is and stuff like that. But no way, man. People, and to me also it shows just how much people want to just rather go and watch a good fireworks display than pay $100 for a couple of bang bang buffs out of their own backyard, So I'm probably all for getting rid of fireworks for sale and just go to these events like this. These Speedway put on a great event. You get to watch fireworks go up at the end of the night, and you get to watch fireworks on the track as well with the cars. So it's a win-win for everybody. So
yeah,
but
definitely.
mate, so it did me good to see all the tracks and that, enjoying it and having that. And this weekend, and of course, I believe for Dunedin Friday night, I think the Pits TV are streaming that one. So if you want to watch that one down there, you can watch that too. But yeah, and I don't know what's being streamed on Saturday. I think many are on Saturday, but man,
Kiki
get your
is.
backside. Oh, Kiki streaming on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, so get your backside trackside, man, because especially Palmy, man, the Robin Pratt Memorial, 25 years. I actually sat down and thought about it as I was doing up the posterkins, and I thought, far out. I almost said F word again. It's I can't believe it's been 25 years since Robin's passing. It's it just went so fast.
Like
So
everything's
fast.
gone fast. You think this weekend we're halfway through this month. Before you know, 2 weeks, mate, we're into that. Dare I say it? Where the guy in the big red suit pops down that chimney and it's all
I gave
go.
my suit away, bro. Oh.
I know. Actually, I've got to dress up. You just reminded me. I've got to dress up as Santa again. Bloody Lala. Lala's never forgotten that, eh? Hey, while I was quickly just talking about the Huntly night, I just want to say thank you to the positive feedback. I am one of the commentators here in Gabe Bowen. In Gabe. And I just say thank you because there were some nice comments around an incident that happened on the track on Saturday. And we didn't allude to the incident in detail because that was right underneath us in the commentary box. We don't talk about that type of stuff. We leave it to the professionals and medics. I don't think it's necessarily, as a spectator, you need to know the ins and outs and the real. You don't need to, I think, because it's no different to our show A-Box. We don't really highlight into that negatives.
No.
No, it's not negative. It's into that type of space. It's no different
speculation,
to the pits.
There's no speculation.
That's
We
it.
don't do that.
And the pits move their camera away from all that drama too, So, thank you. Just want to say comment on that. Paul Mason, Aaron Ferguson, we're all good. Susan Burdis, Mike Harvey, Elmo's on there as well. Yet New Zealand street stocks are on sale in Nelson, so plenty going on that. So thanks for that, Darren. Good evening. Laws, how you Laws? William Jr. Yeah, there will be standard stock teams as well. There's a lot going on. One of the best meetings every year, the Robin Pratt Memorial. We're 100% there, Royden. Madu, how you going, Madu? Always doing a good job there on the camera. Even if it was 2 teams, I'll still pay and go watch. You're right there, Robert. 100%. Hey, Thomas Scott. Who else we got in there? Mandy Goodley. Hey, Booker, you found your shaver. Yeah, he did. Pitapi Tamatia. We're all good, mate. Should we get into books?
Yeah, I think we should bring Trish in and have a chat with Trish about the Robin Pratt Memorial. Here we are. First time a star is born.
Oh, I'll be on every week now.
Oh. How are you, Trish? How are you been?
I've been good, thank you. Very good.
Yeah. I've been traveling around a bit and everything, just enjoying life, eh?
Yep, that's what I plan to do. Spend all my money before I die.
Yeah.
Man, look at the memorabilia that's behind you. How impressive is that? Looking pretty cool.
Yep.
So we'll get into it. 25 years, like I was saying, Trish, I can't believe that how quick that 25 has gone, you know. And there's not really, I suppose, the last couple of years, anybody left running that race that is from that era.
Right.
But they still keep turning up in their droves to enter it and entertain the crowd.
Totally. I'm always impressed how everyone steps up a notch for Robin's race, and it's exciting. It's a battle. It's like it's like racing when Robin raced. They're all striving to get their name on that trophy, along with a whole lot of other good people that are already on there. And yeah, it's an exciting night for me. I get nervous and sad and happy and a whole range of emotions. But on the night, it's the best.
Oh, the internet's frozen a little bit. It'll come back.
Oh, she's back. She's in
back,
That's Foxton for you. She's in Foxton.
Yeah. So apart from the teams, Robin's night is the best racing for me. It's my second favourite meeting after the teams.
Did you expect it to did you ever imagine it'd be this popular this far in, so to speak,
No.
you know, like 25 years down the track and it's still going strong?
I thought it would be 5 years max. And I think when Robin's brother donated that trophy, we got 5 little miniatures made, and then I got 5 more and 5 more and 5 more, and then I gave up. They don't get a miniature now. I'm astounded, but I think I talked to Dave Popwell or Puck or someone the other night about this, and I don't know what's carried it on, other than it's a bloody good chance to have some bloody good racing and get a cool trophy. And I think Pete winning it 7 times, maybe people strive to get their name on it more than once, and I think too maybe that I can't give up Speedway. I can't get it out of my blood. I'm there, and I guess I like to think that I'm a kind of a reminder of Robin. And if I didn't ever go, there'd probably be no point in having it. But I'm astounded that here we are 25 years later.
It's an impressive feat, like you said, Trish. 5 years, you thought that's it. Yeah, okay. But it's 25 years. They add on another 2 decades. They still turn up in their droves. It's one of the meetings most stock car drivers put on the calendar. It's just the excitement of it, eh? And you've got to be there. You are such an integral part of it. You've got to be there.
Totally, I've got to be there.
Yeah. It's going to be the same, But it's cool.
The worst thing for me is every time I've gone to go each year, something's come up or something's happened, but not this year. I see Mike Johnson's just put in here, first person I got drunk with at 14 years old was Robin.
gosh.
I talked to a few people of late because I knew we were doing this show, and a few people from back in the day, like we were all around and that, and some of the stories, like Tony Hurdanui, our Big H, he was going to come on and talk us tonight, but he's still working. But he always told me he's one of his first times out in a stock car. He was out there on the track and he was having a go, and he said, I can't remember who he said, someone had a go at him, and then Robin came up beside him. He got a bit scared, thought, oh no, Robin's going to hit me. But he went straight past him to get the guy that was getting Tony and just launched him. And then told Tony, he won't do that again, sort of thing. And that was that. And then Tony went, oh, cool, because he was only young then too, jumping in behind the wheel with Tom and everyone. So it's just stories like that I hear all the time. And do you still hear a few of those stories when people come up to you? Do you see the people from the old day come to that meeting as well still, Trish, or just all the young ones?
The other night, on opening night, I met Kevin Gildea, who used to work with Robin and was actually there with me that night Robin died. And oh God, we had some good reminiscings, and and I was talking to Paul DeMancer as well, because we bought, that 21p was Paul DeMancer's car, and we had a good old yak. So when Robin bought that car off Paul, we forged that friendship was forged immediately, and it's still there today. And it's cool, all those connections. Well, that's what Speedway is, isn't it? It's the family and the connection. And when Robin was alive, everyone saw me, because I think Lynn Huranui and I were the only wives in the pits. There were never any other wives, just us two. And what was I going to say? And everyone knew who I was, but no one talked to me. Then when Robin died, suddenly people go, "G'day, Trish. Hi, Trish. How you going, Trish?" And I was like, "Oh, they actually do know me." I was a little shadow behind Robin all the time.
I think people, like even Elmo said, Craig Elmo said it, even the spectators, kids, they wouldn't miss it because they knew as well. I was like, Elmo's from back in that day as well, watching all that. But I mean, it's just, the people I've talked to, the different stories and memories. I mean, I remember some of my own of things when we were hanging around with Ross and stuff like that. I tried to get Ross on tonight, but he's a bit shy. He's not really a person to talk out like this. So, but I'm sure this weekend, when I catch up with a lot of those people down there this weekend, there's going to be a lot of good stories going around of what was what and who was who. But we have got a couple of gentlemen join us today. So we've got Paul Vazey is going to join us, as well as Peter Rees. So the pair of them are going to come and talk to us about those times. And Pete has built a car, obviously, to go back in for this year. You must be happy about that the Rees family that have participated in quite a bit are back in it this year for the 25 years, Trish.
I'm so happy. After Robin's race last year, I went out to Pete and I said, "Could you and Asher and Ethan please get some cars one way or another to go on the 25th anniversary?" And without hesitation, Pete said, "Yeah," and made my heart sing and happy. And he's come through. And my dream always was, and this is, I guess, my last chance to have a Rees 1, 2, 3. We nearly got there one year, where we had Pete first and Ethan second, and Asher got fourth by 1 point. I know that's big pressure to put on the boys, but
now you've said that, you probably put targets on their backs too.
Yeah, and none of them were finished. But I think when Pete won it that first year, I knew who Pete was. He was just there, but I didn't know him.
Yeah.
And that first year he won Robin's race, he won 3 out of 3. And I remember when I presented the trophy to him saying, "Oh my God, when Robin won the Manawatu Champs, he won 3 out of 3. So you're just like him." And that began the 25-year relationship and my absolute adoration of Pete and the boys. And I just think they're sensational. Anyway, this is about Robin, not about Pete.
Yeah, put him in his place, Trish.
But Pete has been sensational, and he's always strived to win it. And friggin' hell, how he's won it 7 times, because he always had the biggest target. But that's just, and yeah, I'd like to think Robin was sitting in the car with him on a lot of occasions, and he better bloody be in it next on Saturday with him as well.
Look, I'm going to do this. He's sitting there now, and he's been listening to all of this. He's quiet all of a sudden. Holy hell.
Oh, that speaks really well, actually. I was surprised. Good stories, good stories. But no pressure, Trish. I mean,
none, Pete, none.
I'm actually just happy to be part of it.
You got this.
But we're not quite there yet. We've got a bit to do yet.
Do you want me to come out? Can I help?
We'll let these two talk. Our books are going to have a cup of tea, mate.
Just if he says we'll just have a roadie, just walk away.
But Pete, when you hear Trish talk highly of yourself and your boys and what it means for her to have you out there racing after asking, obviously, last year, that connection, it's impressive, mate. It means a lot to Trish. You can tell, you can hear it, and you can actually see it too. But how cool is this, day come Saturday, eh? And you're going to be out there with the boys.
Oh, I always like racing with the boys.
Yeah.
And obviously, I've always liked racing the Pratt. Can't remember the last time I did it.
No.
Remember, Trish? It's been a while.
The last won it in 2016. That was when we nearly got the 1, 2, 3. And then, I don't know. Is it 4 or 5 years? I don't know.
So we left Palmy in 2015, and I won it once after that as a G, apparently.
Yeah.
So that would have been that year. Yep.
Yeah.
He's getting a bit old now. He gets a bit tired, I think, Trish, though.
We're getting tired, huh? We are getting older. And I only found out the other day Robin was 44.
45.
Past.
If you,
45.
Here's a fact. Yeah, well, something I didn't realise that too, Pete. And I was Googling on the Google for a picture of Robin to do my poster, and a page comes up about him.
Yeah, I saw that.
And did you know that, Trish? A page comes up about Robin and explains where he raced, the year he died, and all about the Robin Pratt Memorial. It's an actual page that comes up when you Google. I Googled Robin Pratt Memorial.
Oh.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. It gave me all that information. I thought, shit, he was only that old when he, and then you think 25 years. Oh, okay, maybe. But
I was 7. I was 7 when he died. Don't nobody do the maths, okay?
I've already done it.
I went to a restaurant in Auckland yesterday, and they had seniors prices, and I said, "Oh, well, I've got a gold card," and the man went, "You have not," and I went, "I bloody well have."
First time someone's proud of having one. Oh shit! So, what's it been like trying to get 2 cars ready for this event, Pete? Has it put a bit more pressure on the Rees Race Cars camp?
Oh, we had good intentions to have them done way before the start of the season, but it's been a hard off season to be fair. A lot of people's finances are down, so we got Ash's up and running a couple of meetings ago, and he's been out testing it. Mine's should be fired up tomorrow night, and when you fire them up, they're ready. So, hey, it's the same old normal. We committed to doing it, and we've done it. Ethan's going to borrow Brittany's car.
Oh, so he is definitely racing it, not Brittany?
Yeah, we would enter today.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
So,
oh, very good.
Yeah.
All 3 boys. There you go, Trish. You're happy to hear that? All 3 have entered?
I am happy.
Hey, Pete, just got a question here from a Simon Smith. Is any one of the 7 wins of the Robin Pratt mean more that stand out to you compared to the others?
well, I guess the first one, like Trish said, it was 3 out of 3. And when I first met Robin, he was about the race. He would never tell you any secrets and never really help you out actually. But if you sit back and watch him, he'd tell you more than he would actually know. But I guess that first one has to be the real one. It's a bit like winning any championship first, and then it's kind of every second year I did good there, and every other year I kind of failed miserably. And then later on in the
miserably.
later on in the Robin Pratt, you had to qualify for it, and a couple of
Yes.
times I didn't even qualify. But it's an early season championship. That means a hell of a lot, I suppose. So it was a good goal to get there for the Robin Pratt, or the Open, which is just out. So yeah, I don't know what it is about it. It's just like you say, it's an entertaining night. Hopefully, it's not entertaining this week at our expense.
No.
I dare say I'll probably be sitting beside Trish. I'll put earmuffs on, I think, because if something happens in the race to you guys, I don't want to be yelled at in my ear.
You better wear protection on your arms because I've been
Yeah, that's right. You always I'll be home with big bruises, kids, all the way down my arms. So, Pete, back in the day racing with Robin, is there any memories? Did you guys have some good battles, or what was the deal there, mate? How was the racing with him, and when we go before the Robin Pratt?
Oh, he's a local man like me. Well, I live in Gisborne now, but he was Foxton. So I used to run into him during the week. As one of his main sponsors was the Mobile just down the road here. No, we never really ran into each other. He wasn't that sort of racer. He liked, like I say, he liked to win. The 90 past was like it happened yesterday, like a memory. I'll never forget that. But no, Robin was Robin. Obviously a bit older than me at the time. Someone I kind of looked up to. Him and another couple of local Foxton people. Dave Evans, one I met. They tend to go good around here, but yeah, Robin had really, really cool cars, and then Paul built him his last one. We actually found the one that Trish was talking about before. Unfortunately, we couldn't secure it yet, but we haven't given up. We know where that one is.
I offered him even more money and he still wouldn't.
Wow. Yeah, he'll give up one day, Trish, but we know where it is anyway.
Yeah.
That's the original one. That's the one you bought off the Mancy you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That car's all my memories of Robin racing. The Chris Ash one, the 24 one that he died in, that was just, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, you'll get it back. She's just frozen up a little here. Not too sure whether she'll connect back in or drop. It's just one of those things. Yeah. Back now. So just for you, from Maru Goodley, has Pete got your Rees Tour shirt, Trish? Have you got your?
I was bloody well going to wear it tonight, and I thought, oh, no. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Pete did come through 3 months later. But
after he gave it away, eh? Oh.
We're not picking on Pete because, it's okay. I've forgiven him because I love him so much.
Oh, that's funny. I saw someone else put here, back when Robin raced, it was bumper first and was great to watch.
Yeah, saw that.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people talking about this race. So it obviously means a lot to a lot of people, to be honest. There's a lot more interest in this than I expected, to be fair. I thought everyone talks about the super stocks and the New Zealands and all the rest of it, but the talk around this Robin Pratt Memorial has been very well respected and taken, Trish. It's blown me away quite a bit, to be honest. Do you see a bit of, you don't do a lot of the Facebook, do you, like me, but it's just with the show stuff that we put up, people have really shown an interest in it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's because it is a great meeting. It's because people race to win it and do what stock cars were intended to do, I feel.
So we talked about, there's been talk about this being it. Some people say it should be its last year, blah, blah, blah. And you yourself have spoken to me and said, oh, maybe. But then the other day you sort of said something different along those lines.
Well, Park and I had a talk the other night, and he's like, "We really don't want to stop this." And I was like, "Well, it's not up to me. You're the promoters. You work out your calendar, and if you want to keep it there, I'm more than happy to, because when I go to stock cars, and I go every week, I haven't missed since I was 7 when Robin died. No, I've been going all my life. I can never remember very few Saturday nights in my whole life, which is a long one, just about a long one. I've gone to Speedway, and what I go for is to see skill, to see grudges, to see all of that good stuff. And we don't have that much anymore. But Robin's race, for one night in the season, provides that battle. And why would we deprive the spectators and the drivers of that by stopping it? Sure, nobody remembers Robin or knows him, or they've heard of him, but maybe it's stopped being about Robin and just been a really great night's racing. And I think Pete is instrumental in the passion that people have for this race, because he's done so well in it and provided a lot of the entertainment and action, and done things, in coordination with me. As far as I'm concerned, I said to Puck, look, I tell you what, Puck, when I die, you can stop it, okay?
We'll call it the Trish Robin Memorial.
So I don't know. People might say, "Oh, fuck, we should." Sorry, we should, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we should.
Yeah, I agree. You agree with your books. I agree with that statement.
Look, it was interesting, because I thought about it. I think I've spoken to Pete about it as well. I was thinking, 25 years is great. And I was under the understanding that Trish was sort of like, maybe it should stop. But so I was on board with what Trish wanted at the end of the day. But then after speaking to her and saying that, and how she said it to me and pointed it out, then it's great entertainment for the crowd. It's another event that people want to be a part of, that people are trying to win, like Trish said, and that's great. And if Robin's name's behind it, then it shows exactly what he was about, someone that wanted to win, and that's what it moves on to, and I think that's great. So if they keep it going and it goes for another 25 years, who knows? But yeah, this is a big one this weekend, 25. Pete and the boys are back for it. It's good to see a racer that race with him back competing in it to win it, and I think that makes this race exactly what it's all about. So yeah, excited.
All right, should I bring in Paul? Should we get Paul to join us?
Bring in Mr. Vazey.
Paul, you've sat there. G'day, Paul. You've sat there, and I heard a lot of chat going on, a bit of laughter there between these two, but also that passion that they share in it, and obviously you've been part of that, mate. You want to share any more, add any more sentiments to what Trish and Pete have shared in regards to this weekend's big event?
I think, unlike Pete, mate, I was the one that Robin was racing against all the time, and Trish was the one that was yelling at me to bugger off, I think. I wasn't like Pete. I was the one that she was throwing things at.
Robin was always saying to me, "For Christ's sake, Trish, stop picking fights with people."
We all knew Trish. I just kept my arm's length from Trish, because I knew what she was like. He was such a cool competitor, that guy, and I've always had a lot of respect for Robin. Unfortunately, I haven't even done one of the memorial races myself, but who knows, in the future when they have a golden oldies one for them, I might come out.
Oh, you reckon a Robin Pratt memorial with all the old people in the classics?
Oh, I don't know, but I can hold my head high, because I was racing with him when it was like in the heyday, back in our heyday, because I was there with him, and I take my hat off to Trish for doing what she does, and keeping so loyal to the sport and everything. Like, shit, I even caught up with her on the Rees tour, like that's just immense, when it's been so long for Robin since he passed, and for her to travel around like she is and to be just such a good Speedway head, it's pretty cool for our sport to have people like that and amongst it, and a lot of respect.
It is, isn't it? Because you see when something happens in the sport like that, the family generally moves away from it, or the wives, they move away from it. But I don't think you could tow Trish away from the bloody sport, to be perfectly honest with you. There's just no chance.
I think
I'll tell you the honest truth, mate. If I didn't have my kids, my wife would have bloody left me ages ago. I'm only here to keep them going by the sounds of it. But anyway, I'm still at work, got 30 hands, working on cars, doing what we do. And I retired, remember?
I think
Now look at my hands. I'm working harder now than what I was when I was Yeah.
that
But
first,
no,
meeting-
honestly, what a cool memorial it is, and I just think it's pretty cool that the sport's still behind it. That's pretty
yeah,
cool.
totally. I remember that first meet. So Robin died, and then there was the next meeting, and I didn't go, and I went the second. So I missed the next one, and I went the next one, and I sat on my seat where I always sit every single night and have done for however long. And I sat there and cried and just sat there and cried, and and that was that. And then and I could still for years I could see him walking down the pits. I would look around and he'd be there. So I feel like he comes to Speedway with me.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, that's cool. And it's interesting too. And you built that car too, the last car, Paul, for Chris Ash that Robin got.
Yeah, all those years ago, mate, when there wasn't a Peter Rees around, I was building cars. People used to ring me up in those days, but now I haven't heard from anyone. No, all being said, it was a cool car, that car, and I think I went through a few hands, but Robin ended up with it, and I was proud that he ended up with it, because being an arch rival of mine all those years ago, we had some real good ding-dong battles, and racing hard and fast, and we won a shitload of features. He did, I did, Chris did. There was a few of us that were like right at the pointy end, and just for me, I was very proud in the sense that he had wanted to own that car, just purely and simply. And I remember the night that he passed, unfortunately, I was up in Auckland. I was racing in Auckland that night, and it was a very somber night for me. I think we packed everything up, went home and reflected for a long, long time after that. Obviously, I had a few phone calls around to see what had happened and stuff, but I'll never forget that night, and it's a night that'll live with me forever. But and my heart went out to Trish at the time, and it's just people just like outside of Speedway that they don't realise what our family's like. Like we're arch rivals on the track and all the rest of it, but deep down, everyone's doing it for each other, and I think that's just got to stay with the sport.
Yeah. What do you think of that, Kins?
Oh, I'm just going through some of the comments and just what Paul has just mentioned there. People like Rees Ward, it's awesome racing. Odu's got a good line for it as well. The drive for 25 this coming Saturday. It's Paul Owens even commented. Jackie Miller's in there watching. Elmo just keeps talking about it. Obviously, it's high on his radar, Elmo. It's one of the best events he goes to. Standard Stock's the old memories. Right, the D series, the Ford engines that was introduced in Palmy around 96, he thinks. This is what this show's about. It's not just sharing our memories that are on the show here, but it's everyone that's in the chat as well. They share the memories. They're part of this event, and they all commend what you say, Trish. Another 25 years, you were 7 back then, way back then. So, you don't even look like you got a gold card. So there you go.
Hair dye is a great thing.
I shave my head. It's cheaper.
These guys will tell you I got a gold card on the team.
Yeah, you were so proud of your gold card, Trish. You should have seen Paul's face when the person asked him if he had a gold card.
And I'm still working now.
don't
We gave Paul one though.
know.
So what else has been keeping you out of trouble? Pete, what's been going on in your little busy world in your shed, mate? Just building and building and building, eh?
Yeah, we're working hard. Went and watched the racing last week up in Palmy. Actually, had the stock car there and Ethan there to go and Brittany's car. That was a good night up there and fireworks, good crowd, like you said before.
Yeah.
We made it Gizzy's opening night with our supers, and they had a good crowd too. They're a record crowd actually. So yeah, just Speedway, dealing with customers, dealing with the weather at the moment. But the miss, isn't it?
Yeah, hard out. I see Paul's hands is dirty, so he's back there playing on the young fella's little mini stock after a little incident over the weekend, but hopefully he'll be up and going, Paul, the mini stock for the young fella, eh?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, we just changed all his car around and everything, and I thought I was just going to go for a longer night doing setups and things, and I think I was the one that got set up, to be honest with you. I'm working harder this week than I have ever. But no, they're doing good. It's such a cool sport, isn't it?
Oh.
We never had mini stocks when we were young, so I'm just sick of the phone calls trying to find parts for the bloody things. That's the hardest thing.
Mm.
Actually, I just wanted to allude to something now. We've got you both here, Pete and Paul. Booker started right at the start of the show. You know, people sometimes complain maybe with the price they've got to go and pay. And the example is the upcoming teams at Huntley, $30. Some say, mate, should be cheaper with 3 teams. Mate, the expense that you used to put into cars, not just on your single racing, but in teams racing in general, doesn't equivalent to $30. Eh? That's peanuts compared to what you guys have to put in today, Pete.
Oh yeah, it's all relevant. I mean,
Yeah.
You want to do it, you want to do it. I kind of feel sorry for Reed. I did talk to him a while back, and he asked some advice up there, and I said to him less is probably a bit more in the current environment. You know, things are tight, and unfortunately, we can't put a Giants team together this season, so kind of feel a bit stink for him there. But we won't write that event off. It's been a good event for us in the past. Just not this year, and we couldn't make it last year, but the development team went up there and did it for us. So yeah, the Palmy one, that's not far away. We're going to try for that one. We haven't committed to it yet, but it's a bit closer to home for us. And like you say, financially, it is hard. You know, you can seriously wreck some gear, and these things are costing a huge amount in the last 3 or 4 years to build. So yeah, it's but if we want to do it, we'll do it. So you know, things will change as the season comes on.
Yeah, definitely. Look, Steve and Alice Reed, thanks for the comments. It was always good to catch up, and I enjoy going out to the little Waihouro track. Jake in the 42S done very well from Stratford, actually. That little track on a Sunday. So yeah, enjoy going out there to help out where I can, and just one of those things you do, Books. You do what you do, and hey. We love the sport, don't we?
That's it. You know, you do what you do. I see the 351 is in the hands of an Ashton at the moment too, Paul.
Did you see that, did you?
Yeah, I saw your car. So what's happening? You just thought, I'll let someone use it. I want it sitting in the shed, or what's the deal there, mate?
Well, I'll tell you why you've seen it for a start. It's the only one that's not a Rees there.
You might have to get over that, Paul.
And to be honest with you, he's not doing too bad. I set him up a little bit because we built the Macau a while ago, and unfortunately they haven't been able to get the engine and everything sorted in time. So me being me, we waited till the Wednesday before the opening night, and then I just thought I'd be a good bugger, and I gave him a car to go racing in that I hadn't worked on since the last team's meeting at Wanganui.
Mm-hmm.
So the poor bugger had a few issues to get through. But to his credit, he's stuck with it, and I think he's doing all right. He's holding his own. He had the second quickest lap time at the Mount last Saturday, so in the feature. So no, he's going all right. We're just working through a few of the issues that I haven't done any maintenance. So I put it up on the stand after the last meeting last year, pulled it down on the Wednesday night, gave it to him on the Thursday, and then went racing on the Saturday. So in a car that he's not familiar with, I think he's doing all right.
So who's got that? Is that young Flynn in that, is it?
No, it's Caleb.
Oh,
Caleb. Anderson, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Flynn's got his own car. You'll see that all over the social media.
Oh,
Flynn's right
yeah, I
into
don't.
the social media.
Yeah. He's got the gears and everything, the racing. He's got the whole shoes. He's got the whole
but
deal going on.
I give him that much shit because I reckon his overalls are worth more than any of the cars I've ever owned.
Or from the UK, I think it is. From when he was over in the bloody UK, he's done the whole deal over there. It looks impressive, though.
I tell you what, mate, it's so cool to see a young kid so enthusiastic about our sport. It's like, it sort of takes you back to when we were young fellas, in the sheds at 3 o'clock in the morning, talking it up. We were going to do this, going to do that. We've done bloody bugger all. But anyway, it's so cool to hear them going on and the banter and all the rest of it. But no, it's pretty cool. It's awesome to see all the cars that are coming out that are all dressed up like they are nowadays. Like the cars are just so cool now to look at. They're just and impressive. Like the crowd that they had at the Mount on Saturday, I think it was one of their record crowds. So I couldn't believe how many people were there. Like the whole grandstand was full. So it was pretty impressive.
Yeah. I said to someone on Sunday, because they asked me how hunting was. I said, mate, you couldn't get any more in. It was crazy. I've never seen people walk down from the main road, walk all up around the winding roads to get to the bloody track because you couldn't get a park. And the car went past the pitch right out to the other side. And you drove past those paddocks and it was all bloody full of cars. I've never seen that. Then I saw the photos of Bay Park like you touched on, Paul. That stadium was full. I asked, was turn 1, turn 2 open? Yeah, and it was full. I was like, holy hell.
It was amazing, mate. Yeah. And like with Reed as well, like I think you guys realise I help Reed out as much as I can too. And during the week we helped them out with some stuff, and it looked very promising for them. And my boys at work here, they went to Huntley and they reckon it was jam packed, which was just so cool to hear. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a bloody shit what track it is. It's our sport, and the more people they get on the seats, the better it is for the sport. Better for you guys, better for us, better for work, better for families. And just everyone get in behind it. It's cool. It's awesome.
I doubt 100%. When you hear those kind of sentiments, Trish, this is the reason why I'm guessing the event this Saturday, we're going to get a lot of people there. It's no different to what they said. It's the sport. And you've touched on it yourself. It's the sport. It's more than the sport. It's the friendships. It's everyone you meet. It's more than just people racing around on oval tracks in their chosen class. It's more than that.
Yeah, I when Robin died, I obviously knew I'd keep going, but I just can't stay away. I just, and now, Pete, my other Pete, in a saloon car that's not my favourite class in the world, but, still love my other Pete as well as this Pete. And so that gives me a thrill to see him out there because he just loves that. And he's never competed in Robin's Memorial because he went from stock cars to super stocks that next season after Robin died. So he's never ever been in Robin's race. But I just like going to Speedway and seeing faces I know. And like on Saturday, Pete was there watching, and someone said, "Oh, Pete's down there," and I'm like, "Oh, where?"
You wanted to throw something at him, eh? Oh no, that's me.
Just being there. I always said to Robin after his first heart attack, I said, if anything happens to you, I'm going to race this car. But he did the one bloody thing that kept me out of it.
Do they do a parade, a grand parade? Do they do that? Do you participate in anything aside from sitting in your normal seat, Trish, or?
No.
Okay.
Except running down to the pits and talking to Pete.
Yeah.
That's my main mission on the night. And then I just present the trophy.
Oh, yeah.
And depending who wins it, Pete, they get a kiss. And we all know the ones who are not going to get one.
Now we know why Pete's coming back.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark Costello, how you going? Mark did well at Huntley over the weekend just gone. Thomas Scott. Who else we got here? I just want to say a big thanks to Pete Rees, Paul Vazey for doing the Rees Vazey tour. He was in the mini stock Thomas Scott. Yeah, that was his last season, so he would have raced as part of their tour, which I'll leave there because Pete will bloody tell me, where were you? Anyway, we'll move on obviously there's saloons, there's all sorts happening on Saturday, but we all know it's around the Motor Machinist Robin Pratt Stockcar Memorial. It's going to be a massive event. And like I said earlier on, Books, at the start of the show, mate, you got Friday with a couple of tracks. I don't know, you got nearly every track in the country just about on the Saturday, Wonga's on the Sunday, and
there's a lot
Speedo fix happening.
There's a lot of happening around close to the Palmy track on Saturday night. So I do hope we get a good crowd in still. Oh, Trish's internet went out. She'll be back in a sec.
Yeah.
I'll let Kins deal with that. But, you know, you've got, there's so much. There's Miani with their modifieds and their ladies meeting. And then there's Wellington have got their shootout, which they've separated from the Arapura Memorial, which I don't quite understand that. But anyway, and I think Wanganui racing as well on Saturday, or are they on the Sunday?
Sunday, they're on the Sunday. Then you got the Waipa Superstock chance out of Kiki as well. They've got a flipper going on there
too, aren't they, as well?
Yeah. There's a lot of tracks going.
Big full-on weekend of Speedway. So if you're in and around the Manawatu, place to be is Palmy Speedway. The weather's going to be great. Bloody better be. And and just get amongst it. Go and get your backside trackside this weekend and enjoy it. I mean, it's we need it. We need everybody there.
Yeah, definitely. Like you say, Kiki, Aupuni Gizizo, Miani, Stratty, Palmy, Wellington, Greymouth, Ruapuna, Moore, Cromwell, Wonga's on the Sunday, Rhodas, and Dunedin on the Friday, bro. So she's all go, Books. She is all go.
I tell you, it's well, I suppose we might we'll probably wrap it up there. I think it's been great to talk to everyone tonight, and thank you for joining us, Trish. I really wanted to get this done for the 25 years, and Pete coming on to talk about it, and Paul as well, because both drivers that have known Robin, raced against Robin, makes it that little bit better, I think, to hear their stories. And to hear your stories, Trish, and to see how committed you are to Speedway. I know, I already knew. But for those out there to realise just how much Speedway means to you, not just this meeting, but Speedway in general.
Yeah. It's it was our life, and it continues to be a big part of my life. And I can't see that stopping anytime soon. I've just got to travel more now. I've got to travel to follow my two Petes. So that gets me out the driveway. So I'm always grateful for that. And I just, Pete, I want to say thank you very much to you. You're one of the main reasons why I still love Speedway.
There you go. You going to say that, Pete? You're just going to ignore Trish?
That's good. I'm looking forward to it, actually.
Yeah.
2 more days of a bit of work, but hopefully we can relax on Saturday and mingle with a lot of drivers I don't know at that track anymore. And the boys and that, and we'll go out and do what we do, and then we'll go and have a beer in the club rooms. And I liked the club rooms last week. I won the meat raffle.
Oh.
We're really looking forward to it. And
Me too.
Palmy's getting into that home track, so it's quite good when we go there. We get welcomed and looked after, and it's quite a pleasant experience.
Nice. Awesome. Well, Trish, Pete, thank you both. Paul, I just want to say thank you on behalf of Books and I for your ongoing support with our show as well, as Lala. So we appreciate that. And thank you three for joining us on what has been quite a special show tonight. Thank you to everyone that's put in the memories in the comments. We appreciate that. And just be safe if you're going to be traveling to Speedway Friday, Saturday, or even Sunday. Enjoy and have a good time. We are back next week, as Book said, and we'll catch you with AMS. We'll get into the updates on the only AMS Speedway Awards of Excellence, but also we'll have a chat with the crew from Huntley and do a bit of a build-up to their Polo Cranes Teams Invitation, which is going to be another good weekend over there in Huntley. So like we always say on our show, get your backside trackside and be positive and enjoy our books.
That's it. And we'll see you all see you on the weekend. We should be doing we might do some interviews in the pits of all the drivers. With a guest, we'll probably get Stu Russell will be guest interviewer for us because Kinser won't be there. So yeah, we look forward to seeing you on the weekend and seeing you next Wednesday. Thank you, everyone.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Thank
See
you.
you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Hey, guys.
Holy snapping duck shit.
My good mate from Bump and Run Booker joins us.
I'm excited for another great show tonight. Give it the hoot nanny.